Hey guys, welcome to another Trove Let's Play video, and today I'm going to be showing off the Dino Tamer's Clash Gem, because I just got it right now. It is Sunday, so while I was leveling him up, I decided to just get it, to check it out, so I can give you guys my opinion on it. Now, I have been running around with it for like a couple hours, so I kind of have the conclusion already. This is what mine rolled. This is my luck, guys. You guys know how it is if you've ever watched my videos before dealing with any type of RNG. This is it right here. A 1-star health regen gem. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just cannot get lucky. But what it does is it increases the duration of the ultimate ability Summon Dino Mount. Increases the attack speed of the ultimate ability Acid Spit Projectile, which is your left click, I believe, because you can't see the name of it. But I guess, hey, we have an official name for its left click. But that is its left click. It does increase your attack speed a little bit, and it does make it to where your ultimate lasts longer than the original duration. I don't know the duration. I haven't tested it out yet. That's obviously something I'll be doing before you guys even see this video, because I have to make a guide on it. But yeah, so basically all it does is it increases the duration of your ultimate, and it gives it a little bit more attack speed, which is, once again, probably the most unoriginal of any of the Clash Gems they have released so far, which was pretty much what the community, if you ever hear like the community complaining about the Dino Tamer, that's pretty much all they're complaining about. A lot of people think that people are complaining about Dino Tamer because he's like weak or something. Dino Tamer is not weak whatsoever. I haven't done 100% testing on him. Obviously, I'm still leveling him up, but he is actually one of the strongest classes in the game right now. That's not an exaggeration. He is very, very, very high up there. I think he's even, I haven't done any speed runs obviously in a couple weeks because I haven't really played the game in 2 weeks since not Rollers of Draenor. That was a bad expansion. Legion has come out. But I'm pretty sure he's kind of like a go-to class, kind of like the Pirate Captain and Gunslinger. Pretty much you'll never ever run a speed run without a Dino Tamer or or not a Dino Tamer, a Gunslinger or a Pirate Captain or a Dracolite or Chloromancer. I feel like Dino Tamer is the same exact thing. He's in that situation where you will not probably do a group without this class because he's very, very powerful. And the Clash Gem, the reason why I'm even discussing this, the Clash Gem makes him even stronger for those situations. If you're ever doing Shadow Towers, the Clash Gem is amazing because it takes your most powerful ability and it increases the duration of it. It makes it last longer. So obviously that's like a no-brainer. This is a very good Clash Gem. It's the originality of it that's the bad part. It's like they could have, like the Dino Tamer could have had the same strength, but in a more cool and unique way. Getting your Clash Gem doesn't change him at all. And I believe every other class in the entire game, once you get your Clash Gem, it changes them up completely. Except for maybe the Tomb Raiser, like, at least it adds something. You get a little minion on top of an already existing ability, which, I mean, that's why I bring up the Tomb Raiser, because it's kind of like the same thing as just increasing the attack speed. This Clash Gem does increase the attack speed, which is something different a little bit, like it adds something. But not really. And I feel like Tomb Raiser is the only other class that's kind of like, it technically adds something just for the sake of adding something, but it's so minor that it doesn't change the class at all. It's the same situation. So that's pretty much my complaint, and from what I've seen, that's the complaints of the community. Also, the community is just kind of like, I guess, up in arms about it being a very unoriginal class in the first place, where it's kind of just like a Boom Ranger mixed with a Gunslinger, and that's kind of like all it is. So definitely not the strength of the class. It's a very, very, very strong class, one of the strongest. Just like pretty much every new class that comes out, it's usually the strongest class in the game. It's more of the originality of the class. It's the concept. It's the actual design of the class is the bad part, or the complaint part. But obviously that blows over. Once people actually have the class, they're probably not going to complain about it anymore. And you know, it's just the initial like craze of what to complain about, and I was on board. You know, I was completely on board with how unoriginal this class was. You know, that was the main point. I might have even sparked some of this heat over the unoriginality of the class, but you know, I mean, I've kind of gotten over it. I'm like, whatever. It's Tryon. You can't expect them to come out with, you know, a Neon Ninja every day. I'm pretty sure the Neon Ninja is the most unique class in this entire game, and pretty much every other class is almost kind of like a direct copy of one another. But this, so I do have some stuff to talk about the Clash Gem. because that's what this video is about, you know. I did kind of just want to go over the Dino Tamer once again, because I did talk about the Dino Tamer in a previous video, but, you know, still, I guess I kind of left some points unfinished, because I got some comments on it. So that's why I wanted to finish up on the Dino Tamer discussion. Very, very, very powerful class. Just like, you know, whenever they release a new class, you should always expect it to be the most powerful class in the game. That's just Tryon. That's like their what's it called? It's not niche, but their, I don't know what it's called. It's like their flavor. I don't know. I can't think of the term, or the correct term. But, you know, that's Tryon. They always want to release something very, very powerful, so you're enticed to buy it. That's, you know, it's a very smart decision. And also, you know, it's the new class, so why not make people to play the new class? It's different, kind of. But the Clash Gem. So the Clash Gem, once again, extremely powerful for Shadow Towers. Very, very, very powerful for Shadow Towers. When it comes to grinding dungeons, this gem has something else to be said about it. So this gem actually makes grinding dungeons worse. This will reduce your efficiency for grinding dungeons. Now, there is just solely the reason of the gem. It increases the duration of your ultimate. Now, this is going to be fixed, 100%. This is going to be fixed. I have already discussed this. So this is only a complaint that I'll have literally this moment in time, and then probably next week it will go away, if not in 2 weeks. But the ultimate, since you have your Clash Gem, and you know your ultimate is prolonged, you can't close it right now, or you can't take it off right now. Kind of like when the Rev got first released, you couldn't take off his ultimate. If you press it, you had to wait out the duration, and you couldn't do anything during it. Same thing with Dino Tamer. Once again, this is going to be fixed. So right now, for dungeon clearing, the ultimate, or the Clash Gem, actually hurts you in the long run, because it gives you a maximum of 90 movement speed. You cannot buff your movement speed, even if you have max movement speed on all of your gear, full stellar movement speed gear. It doesn't do anything. You are capped at 90 movement speed when you use your ultimate. So you can't use your wings, and your wings have 100 movement speed. And that might sound, you know, that might sound not much, but that's 10% of a buff. Like, if you race someone on a mount and you're on wings, just going from dungeon to dungeon, you can see how much faster you go than them. You know, going maybe like 300 blocks, not even that, maybe like 100 blocks. You're so much faster. So the Clash Gem actually hurts you. Again, this is going to be fixed. And once that's fixed, it's pretty much going to be, you know, a go-to. It's not like the Fate Trickster where you never want to really use his Clash Gem. You're definitely going to want to use Clash Gem, or use its Clash Gem. Going to trigger some people by assuming it's gender, right? But for now, by the time you guys see this, it might be fixed. I think I'm going to release this the day I make it. We'll see. But I'm making this on a Sunday, so we'll see. But anyways, currently, this second in time, it hurts you. But hopefully that'll get fixed this Tuesday and not in 2 weeks, because that's going to be... I mean, I'll bet a lot of people will complain about it if it doesn't get fixed when it comes out, because you know how they're doing patches every 2 weeks now. If it doesn't get fixed when it releases, that's 2 weeks people have to wait to, you know, to actually use its gem to its full potential, which would suck. I would definitely, like, hear out to the people that would complain about that if that was the case, but hopefully we could just keep our fingers crossed that they fix it tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the next day, in 2 days. And that's pretty much it. Like, honestly, it's a very good Clash Gem, very unoriginal. That is my one complaint. It is very unoriginal. It does not do anything to the class. I will stick by that, because it's objective. Honestly, it's objective. But when it comes to power, very, very powerful. Same with the class. I mean, most classes in this game, I'm going to be honest, are pretty unoriginal in terms of, like, their gameplay. I think Neon Ninja is absolutely the only original class in this game. If you want to go that far and be kind of, like, technical about it. Obviously, every class has its own abilities. They're all different named, but most of the time, you're either spamming right-click, just like, you know, every class, and then you're spamming your number 1. And, you know, the same thing. So I can definitely see those complaints. But in terms of power, very, 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 very powerful. And that's pretty much it, honestly. Like, I don't really, like, I know I complained about the Dino Tamer a lot before it was released, but playing it now, like, honestly, like I said, every class could be thrown in the same boat in terms of originality as a Dino Tamer. Dino Tamer is pretty much no different than any of their classes. So if you complain about the Dino Tamer, you just gotta complain about every other class, right? So I'm pretty much like I'm off that boat for now. It's a very powerful class. I do hope that its class gem gets, or its ultimate gets fixed to where you can, cancel it out, because like you guys saw when I was in that glass dome, I couldn't do anything. When you're in your ultimate, you can't actually right click to destroy blocks. So if you're in a place kind of like at the end of some of the undead hills biomes, or not undead hills, but the undead biomes, you're stuck there until your ultimate runs out. And look at how long it's gonna take because you have your class gem. Like, you'd literally be stuck in the bubble right now. Even if you type /respawn, you're stuck on your ultimate. At least you get out of the bubble or the glass ball, but you're still stuck on your ultimate until it goes away. So that's pretty much my only complaint as of now. Again, I'm throwing out all of the unoriginal complaints because, I mean, like I said, I've thought about it, and that's pretty much every class besides the Neon Ninja. So that's gonna be it. I guess, I mean, I just reiterated, but one last time. Let's reiterate one last time. Yes, he's unoriginal, but so is every other class. He's super freaking powerful, so definitely pick him up on Tuesday if you can get him. And I hope to God that they do fix his ultimate, because that is probably the only thing that actually brings him down. And that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, and I'll see you guys next time.